This episode is brought to you by Kalona Brewing Company. If you live in Eastern Iowa, make sure to swing by Kalona Brewing Company's tap room. Amazing food and amazing craft beer. If you live in Central Iowa or in the Midwest, swing by your local supermarket and see if they carry the Kalona Brewing Company line of beer. And also swing by your local restaurants, local bars, see if they have Kalona Brewing Companies on tap. If not, make sure you guys request it. I kid you not, you won't regret that. Other than that, enjoy this episode, guys. Thank you for joining us at Beer Fish Fanatics. And this episode is actually brought to you by Whisker Seeker Tackle.
So make sure you guys go to whiskerseeker.com for all your catfishing gear.
Enjoy the episode, guys. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Beer Fish Fanatics. This is Grandy with Mob Pop Fishing. We have
Kit with the Fishing Kit YouTube channel.
And oh yeah, my YouTube channel. I keep forgetting to mention that, but if you guys get a chance, help me out. Watch me not succeed at fishing, but it is what it is. Quick shout out, Kalona Brewing Company. I'm doing the one that Kit did recently. I've been wanting to try it. I'm doing the Blue Finweizen. It's a blueberry Hefeweizen ale from Kalona Brewing Company. It's 5.1% alcohol content. So I'm gonna try this out. What you got, Kit?
I have an invisible beer. It is the Such a Much IPA from Kalona Brewing. The reason why it's clear or invisible is because I have a green screen and the can's green.
Nice. And then, you know what? Quick shout out to a lot of our listeners out there. I've been hearing them trying a lot of Kalona Brewing Company beer. So that's awesome to help support our sponsor. It's great beer anyways, too. So cheers, man.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. The blueberry is not too overpowering. I like that because I'm not a huge fruity beer guy, and this is a really good hef. But if you guys get a chance, yeah, it doesn't take away from the beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very subtle.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys, yeah.
And this IPA is not super hoppy.
There you go.
And I know that's part of the appeal of IPAs, but it's also what's the opposite of appeal?
Non-appeal. I don't know. There's a word. I know what you're talking about.
Well, the hops are the reason why people drink IPAs, and it's also the reason why people don't drink IPAs.
Deterrent. I don't know.
Yeah. Deterrent, something like that.
That works, man. But anyways, just wanted to, because we haven't had an episode, just Fishing Kit and myself. We kind of wanted to kind of, do a quick episode, just me and him, and do a little bit of a recap and, talk about other things. But we wanted to do a recap of the Big Creek cleanup. And, it was an awesome event. It was our first year doing it. We had no idea how many people were going to show up. We were kind of like, you know what? We're just going to have a lot of food if nobody shows up. But you know what? It turned out really well. We had a lot of people show up that, I didn't even anticipate. And it was fun. We had a good time. We cleaned up a local body of water here to help the Iowa DNR out. And on top of that, honestly, this wouldn't have been possible without our sponsor, Whisker Seeker Tackle, and also Kalona Brewing Company. I mean, they helped, set this whole thing up. And we were just kind of the spearheaded horse, I guess. Is that spear? I don't know.
The spearhead?
Yeah, something like that. But no, I mean, it was fun. And, on top of that, I think I caught one of my, bigger wipers of the year while I was just messing around after I cleaned up. So we can talk about that too. That was kind of fun. But
lucky suicidal fish.
Thanks, man. Hey, at least I caught three. I caught three that morning, and it was 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I set up, the barbecue and everything, kind of get everything situated. I got 25 minutes, threw a couple lures out, and it was, who would have thought? That's what you got to do. So I highly recommend that. Even if you got 15 to 20 minutes, if you got a local body of water just right near, try it out, man. You just never know what you'll catch, right?
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
Just got to be there at the right window.
Yeah. And what'd you think, man? What'd you think of the cleanup? I know we got some pretty good, positive vibes. Whisker Seeker was out there. They actually had several of their employees out there that actually come out there and help us. So quick shout out to Andrew, Josh, out there and Joe for being out there and helping us, with the thing and everything. But man, what did you think? Because I had fun. It was, obviously Big Creek's not the dirtiest, is not the the worst trashed or littered body of water, but we still got quite a bit of trash. But what did you think, man?
Little backstory. I had to work that morning. For those people that showed up early, I was like, hey, wonder where Kit's at. I had to work that morning because the other people in management that could have worked for me that morning were either off that Friday or Monday. And yeah, so I ended up having to go into work. I got off at 1 and the cleanup. It was officially done at like 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I think it was done at 2, but I think no, actually we did finish everything up pretty much on time. It's just the packing up and everything, and doing the raffle and stuff. But yeah, no, I mean you were fine. You're just a little bit late. It wasn't that big of a deal.
I mean, it was pretty awesome. I saw all the trash that was picked up, and we did that little raffle at the end, so people were still hanging out.
Mhm.
I was surprised how much stuff that Whisker Seeker brought. They gave
Yeah.
away those Versarattles, the neck gaiters, and
Mhm.
then for the grand prize or for the actual raffles,
We had
they gave
2.
away a rod and like what two hook packs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We split it up. Remember, we did one hook pack was like kind of a second prize deal, and then the first prize was the rod and everything.
First prize was the rod.
Yeah.
Second place was the hook pack. It was like 60 hooks or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
something crazy.
Yeah, no. Big props to Whisker Seeker for doing that, and they even said that they were excited to be a part of something like that. And I think I think Fishing Kid and myself can agree that I think we're going to do this yearly. Obviously, we probably going to move it to a different location. I mean, just kind of spread the wealth in regards to helping out bodies of water. So next year, we'll still get, obviously we're talking, we're going to do it a little bit earlier in the year, so it's not too cold and to get everybody out there. But yeah, we're going to hit some other bodies of water. But I think it was a good turnout. I think, just helping out Mother Nature, man, just picking up shit that people leave, behind, and just really kind of cleaning up. It can't hurt. And some of these bodies of water, they don't have the manpower to go around and pick up cans and pick up, fishing line, and all that stuff. So there's some interesting stuff that was also found.
Some adult stuff.
Super adult stuff. But if you guys want to know, if you're curious about that, you guys message us. We'll have to tell you guys on the side, because I don't think that's appropriate.
Hit up hit up the guy that found him, Jose.
There you go.
Of
But yeah, he was on our podcast with Daniel before too. So Jose, he found some interesting stuff. So that was kind of different, let's just say. But
yeah,
no, it was fun. Like I said, our sponsors, like I said, couldn't ask for anybody else to really back us up, because we never did anything like that. And for us to put that together, I can only see it getting bigger and better. And I think next year, like I said, we'll find a different body of water, whether it's Central Iowa or it'll be near Central Iowa, so people can come here since we're here. And I think it'll be better. I think it'll be bigger and better. And I'm super excited. Cool to kind of get it. My kids were out there. First thing they wanted to do was just play on the playground. They didn't help worth shit, those little punks, but but they were there. They liked it. There was a huge playground there. Also big ups to my wife was out there too. She was out there taking care of the kiddos and everything. But no, it was a great day for me. Like I said, I was able to do that. And then on top of that, I got like 30 minutes of fishing in the morning. And then we were able to go fish with the short rod show guys. Ben was out there. So we jumped on his boat after
half of the short rod show.
Half the short rod show. You're right. And shout out to Ben, inviting us on his boat to kind of cruise the Big Creek body of water, try to catch some things. Obviously, I didn't catch shit, but everybody else on that boat caught at least a fish. So
yeah, I think there was like 3 fish caught.
Yeah, three crappies. You're right. Only three.
Crappies.
But it got really windy all of a sudden, but it was fun. Like I said, I got a chance to hang out with one of our listeners, then also Ben with the short rod show guy, or half of them, and then you. able to show us how to catch crappie. That was nice.
Yeah, like this is how you catch a one crappie.
Good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
but
Good times.
it was pretty good. I think that was the first thing or the first time Whisker Seeker's done anything like that.
Mhm.
So, we learned what we could do better for next time. And I think they also learned like, okay, here's some things we could do for next time.
Definitely. Yeah. And I think we still have some of those rattlers and some neck gaiters left. So I think Fishing Kit and myself will work on something, whether we do a giveaway off of the podcast here or even our channels. We'll work something in. We still have some of those left over, so we can do some nice little cool giveaways for our listeners, our, just our audience that sponsors us and supports us. I mean, supports us in regards to listening and watching us. So we'll figure something out and we'll give it a goody stuff on that, man.
Yeah. Kelowna donated beer for the
Yeah.
adults that showed up.
Yeah, that was so cool. No, that was so cool. I mean, it was the Kelowna Light, and a lot of people drank it. They're like, it's really good. It's obviously, like I say, it's an entry level into craft beer. I highly recommend anybody in Central Iowa try it out, especially if you're a Busch Light man, woman. I'm telling you, it's a big difference. It's a good step up in quality in regards to the craft beer. So highly recommend that. You want to jump into fall bite fishing? I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about that. I have honestly struggled, and I'm going to need as much input and help from you, Kit, and just our audience or anybody, man. I'm just like, I just can't get on a bite. It doesn't even matter the species in a way. I mean, I've caught a few. It's just a consistent bite. How you been, man? Have you been succeeding? What have you been succeeding at, or how you been doing, dude?
I've been river fishing a lot this fall. Our rivers are kind of low right now,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I normally I'm throwing plastics all the time. Swim bait, sometimes crappie jigs, but I'm more trying to find those early fall wipers and those fall walleye. So
Mm.
I'm throwing soft plastic most of the time. And with that said, I haven't been doing too good on soft plastics. I've not gotten on a good bite with plastics. So I've been using cut bait, and that's been my go-to the last probably handful of outings that I've caught fish at.
Mm.
Cut bait, man. It's
Cut bait, huh? I might just have to do that then. I mean, I tried yesterday. I just didn't get a chance to kind of get the bait. Gotta get the bait to actually cut it. But I think I have an idea of how I can obtain that now. But no, I just, what I did though. At least I tried new techniques. I mean, just for giggles. I mean, I tried doing a drop shot. I don't know if you ever fished drop shotting. It was kind of different.
I've I've tried it, yeah. I've
Yeah.
actually drop shotted for channel catfish.
Oh, nice. Did it work? Work good? Or?
uh yeah, with cut bait.
See, yeah. But no, you can. I mean, technically, drop shotting, you can use anything. You can use cut bait or plastics, whatever you want, right? Pretty much, it's just the way it's set up.
Well, drop shot's just the rig, so you put
The
whatever
rig.
you want on there.
Yeah.
But
No, it
but
was.
with our low water levels that we've been having, I've just been drifting little piece of cut bait downriver. I've been catching walleyes, white bass, gar, catfish, wiper. I think largemouth also.
Mm. So
What else?
since we,
Basically anything in the river is gonna eat cut bait.
yeah, and since we bank fish a lot, yeah, you're right. Like lake fishing or reservoir fishing, I've struggled. River fishing has been kind of your kind of go to that's produced, huh? You feel
Yeah.
like that?
Well, I've had a couple decent days on the lake, maybe a couple weeks ago though. So we weren't quite this deep into the fall time.
Mm-hmm.
I got into a pretty good white bass bite. I think they're getting ready for winter, chasing the shad. The shad's all over like shad is all over our big impoundments. And I think the white bass right now they were chewing on the big chew.
Mm-hmm. So right now we're almost into the winter, like seriously winter weather pattern. I mean, any advice or tips you want to give myself or anyone who's struggling to try to catch anything? I mean, number one, any specific species you think we should target? And then number two, any type of techniques you would recommend us to help strugglers like me?
Um, I mean, if you're fishing low river waters like we have, and if you could find bait, use that cut bait. It doesn't even have to be a big piece of bait. Maybe
Mm,
like not even maybe the size of like a quarter.
okay.
Then just use lightweight. I just use one little split shot and I think a size 2 hook, just
Hmm.
drifting along the bottom. And you'd
Really?
be surprised, even fish that you typically wouldn't think are so-called bottom feeders pick up ton. I've been picking up a ton of white bass, wipers doing it.
Hmm.
Walleyes will hit it too.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll try that out. I mean, like I said, I've been struggling a little bit. I don't know if it's a camera curse or whatever, but I just gotta try and just get out a little bit more. It's just so hard, obviously, with the kids. So I try to get out whenever I can. When, like I said, I get 30 minutes. Gotta go and see if I can catch anything. Sometimes just need a little bit more patience or a little more time. So hopefully I can, as the winter comes. I do plan on getting out a lot this year during the ice season. So we can
I'm
talk about it.
still waiting for a dang good walleye bite.
I know, actually, you're right. I have not. I mean, have you seen? I know I was kind of looking at social media. I haven't seen, at least locally, I haven't really seen too much. You're right, of walleyes being showcased on social media. I've seen like other states, obviously like Wisconsin, Minnesota. I've seen, obviously they're huge into and they have that walleye population. But yeah, I haven't seen. I haven't even caught any walleye at all through open. Well, I caught one. It was like the dink. But other than that, I haven't caught any walleyes.
I've picked up a few here recently on the river, and I can only speak from fishing on the river in the
Mm,
fall because, well, I'm a bank fisherman.
yep.
I think we haven't had a real cool down yet, like a good cool down where things
Mm,
are consistent. Because this week it's been what today was 60. Yes,
yeah.
last few days it's been in the 60s. So we haven't had that first real big cool down. But
I'm
I think that first big cool down's coming this weekend.
yeah. I'm
After tomorrow,
supposed to be. No, but you're right. It's really a mild winter so far because technically we are in winter in November. It
are
has,
we? You sure?
yeah. Wait, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Wait, you might be right. Shit, I don't know, man. We might be in still fall. You're right.
I think we're
November.
still in fall, dude.
Yeah, but no, it's Iowa. You would think by November we would be frigid, but no, it's been in the 60s. I think you're definitely right in regards to it could affect the walleye bite. So hopefully it picks up within the next, like you said, next couple of weeks because it's supposed to. Yeah, I was looking at the forecast was be a little bit colder and everything. So
Yeah, we got that big cold front moving through the next couple days. I think the highs for this weekend is in the 30s.
ooh,
Once this first initial chill kind of levels out, things kind of stabilize. I think that'll be the time.
that'll be
That'll be
fun.
the time to start getting the walleyes.
All right, so I'm gonna wait for the text from Fishing Kit. Then like it's on, so that means he's already caught like 20. So I hope I get that text, man. Let me know, dude, because I definitely want to get on that walleye bite because yeah, it's kind of fun. It's fun. I think it's like we tried segue into what we kind of want to talk a little bit about, but we tried, was it last week? We went out with the man, the myth, the legend himself,
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. We actually went on his boat. Shout out to Spencer, River Certified. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us the opportunity to chase some walleyes with him or with you. So quick shout out to him. Make sure you guys check out his podcast, check out YouTube channel. If you guys don't know that guy, then I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but
Mm.
go check out his stuff. But he took us out, super fun. And obviously Spencer and myself ended up just watching Fishing Kit catch fish.
I
I was
don't know
like,
about obviously Spencer. You on the other hand, maybe.
thanks, man. But no, it was fun. You know what? We were just talking, and we obviously had some beverages. We just kind of, it's one of those nights and evenings. It was after work. We I told the boss lady, hey, I'm going to go fish with Spencer, and I actually even brought him some dinner that he never even ate. He gave it to his wife, so hopefully Ella liked it. So I'll have to ask her. But no, it was fun, man. Even though I didn't catch any fish, I think I learned a lot of just tidbits here and there. I think that's the biggest thing, whether it's fishing with you or fishing with Spencer. Just the fish talk. You know what I mean? Like when we're just fishing, we're just kind of chit chatting. Just talking shit, whatever the case may be. But to me, because I haven't, honestly, I don't know if I ever told you, I never really got into fishing until like seriously till when I moved back. Do you know that? I
Yeah,
was
yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, because I wasn't huge into fishing and or anything. I mean I was just for fun, maybe once or twice a year. But when I moved back from, because I used to live in California and I moved back to Iowa about 9 years ago, and that's when I really started getting into fishing a lot more and more. And yeah, I mean, like I said, when I'm with you guys, like you guys don't realize that every little thing, tidbits that we're talking about, how you guys are fishing, how you guys target these fish, or what you know uh, how high the water is, how low the water is, the moon phases, all that bullshit, or whatever. It's not bullshit. I mean, to me, that's just like information that I don't know about, and I learn. So I think I learned more going fishing with you and then with Spencer, just anybody else, and just kind of learning tidbits. Even my brother-in-laws and our friends over there in Colorado, like I absorb that shit. I don't know if you guys think that. I mean, I just talk a lot and I drink a lot of beer, but I'm actually absorbing and learning that. And that's why you ask, like, man, why you keep asking me freaking questions, Grandy? It's because I'm actually learning. So
Hey man, if you don't ask, then you can't get your questions answered, right?
yeah, but I think a lot of people. So that's one thing I want to tell our listeners or anybody: don't think to feel it's a stupid question, even though it might be. but no, you're right. That's why I ask all these questions, because I'm still learning. You know what I mean? Because I'm not that great of a fisherman, and I know that, but it's a challenge for me, and that's something I love. I love it. You know what I mean? And I'm getting better at it
Yeah.
and just trying new things. So that's a cool thing about it. But no, huge shout out to Spencer. Make sure you guys check out his podcast. We are actually invited to be on his show again. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, upcoming episode. We don't know when it's airing yet. Um, I'm guessing after this launches. When are we launching this? Monday?
Um,
Upcoming Monday?
yeah, this one we're pretty recent. We're trying. I mean, we're staying pretty recent in regards to our episodes. I don't want to be too far ahead. I think sometimes we talk about stuff that's already like a month
Yeah.
away or 2 months. It's like it doesn't even correspond to the specific time, and then plus things change so fast. So but no, I think it'll probably be obviously after this episode releases. So but no, make sure you guys check out River Certified's podcast. I think we're on there. I'm trying to remember what we talked about. I know it was a lot. I know it was fun, dude. We had a good time just kind of shooting the fan. But I think
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad I was able to be the only one that caught fish.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
caught a good
I
one
I
too.
I would I wish everybody was able to catch fish, but I'm glad to be the only one that did.
Thanks, man. No, it must be nice. Oh, it's so funny though, because like I say, no, we went to a spot up, near where Spencer lives, and he just kind of showed us a few spots up there, and it's just the way it goes. We thought it was gonna be because we saw fish on the fish finder and in the sonar. We're like, we see a lot of
Oh,
fish.
it
Could
was
be
like,
good.
man, we're going out with a freaking legendary dude hopping on his dope ass boat. Like we're gonna be in on some good fishing.
Yep.
Get up there, like, oh man, it's a little rough.
But you know what? You guys got to go. If you guys get a chance, if you guys have some time, sign up for River Certified. Go to his website and sign up. And he does guides now, so his boat is pretty badass, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fun to kind of feel like a VIP on Mr. River Certified's boat. That was pretty nice.
Speaking of his boat, I backed up a boat trailer for the first time when we were leaving.
So I don't know if you guys are gonna hear this on this podcast or not on his, but you know what? So Spencer and I were on the boat. We're like, all right, we're cracking another beer because we're waiting for Kit to back this down. I go, this is his first time doing it. And I told him, he goes, oh shit, really? I go, yep. He goes, all right, I guess we're cracking another beer. He goes, well, I might as well fillet fillet the fish that you caught too. So in the time for you to back that down, Spencer technically it literally filleted the walleyes, and we finished 3/4 of our beer. So it was okay. It's not bad for your first time. You didn't hit anything. That's a good thing.
That's what my biggest worry was. Like, dude, I can't see anything because this ramp, there's no lights, and it was after dark, so I couldn't see shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man. I didn't realize how far back the trailer was in the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that I was that close to the water. And then next thing you know, I was like, oh damn, I'm all the way in the water already. Well, not all the way, but I was, touching the water.
Yeah. No, it was you did pretty good. I mean, you took your time. I think because I still do want to get a boat. I'm hoping to get a boat next year, and I don't know. I might make a video of me just doing it the first time, and it's gonna be so horrible, but it's gonna be so funny, but yet could be educational. Like how I messed up. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess up and all that, but I might just record the very first time I launch, so then a lot of people can obviously critique me. But no, that was cool, man. I think you doing that obviously is going to help you more and more experience when you get a boat. Yeah.
Well, he said next time we're going, I'm doing it again.
There you go, man. We'll do it again soon. We got to do it again soon. And then, shout out to our friend Bo. Congratulations. Happy birthday to Bo, man. He got a boat too. So we got another buddy who has a boat who's going to be, man, we might not be shore fishermen any longer, kid. Who knows?
I don't know. All our friends that have boats, man.
I know we're gonna be left out. We kind of have to, keep up with the Joneses. I think that's the saying. Yeah, keep up with the Joneses. We might have to. Well, you get a boat first. We'll see.
Maybe in a year, maybe.
All right, next year. Next year that'll be my goal. I really am. I think I already told boss lady. I got to because my kids keep asking. So this is the thing. My kids got spoiled, man. I took them on the boats fishing this year. So every time I go, hey kids, you guys want to go fishing? I'm thinking go to a local pond. Are we going on a boat, Dad? I go, no, not today. We're gonna go to a pond over here. Nope, I'm just gonna stay at home. I'm like, what the hell? They go, only we're going on a boat. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I think I spoiled them on that. So in a way, I'm gonna have to tell the wife. I'm gonna be like, see, the kids, they want a boat. We have to give them a boat. That's the only time they're gonna go fishing, So there you go.
Family time. Come on.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say to her, man. But other than that, nope. Like I say, guys, make sure you guys check out the podcast. Hopefully, we did a good job of representing ourselves on Spencer's podcast. That was super fun for him. So huge shout out for him for the hospitality up there. And we should get him back on. We should get him back on our podcast before he heads down to he's going to Florida, right? Or some shit like that thing.
Somewhere down south.
Yeah. We'll try to grab him on before he heads down. He's going to be down there for a couple months, I think, or a month and a half or so, or something like that. So we'll see if it gets time to get on that. So speaking of going fishing with people and everything, I think so I want to hear the story because Fishing Kit was telling me he has a story about going fishing and running into not so nice people. I'm pretty sure we've all had that. We go fishing and you're my thing is most fishermen and most fisher women are pretty considerate, at least the ones who's been fishing for a while. They're nice, it's no animosity or anything like that, but there's a few times, right, you run into an a-hole. I mean, it's simple as that, and you're just like, what the hell? So tell me the story, man. You got to get into, wait, before you do, I'm cracking another beer. I'm doing a Kalona Light. I'm thirsty today. Thirsty. It's not Thursday, is it? No, it's not Thursday.
Tuesday. Thirsty Tuesday.
And I just messed up my camera. But all right. So Fishing Kit, he has a good story. He wanted to tell me how he ran into some very nice human beings.
Well, I don't know if it's a good story or not, but like you were saying, generally, most people you meet out there fishing, they're pretty nice people. For the most part, you walk up, talk to somebody, have a conversation with them. You even if you don't talk to them, you can fish within reason, within a reasonable distance with people and never have a problem. And generally, the fishing community is pretty awesome. I'm glad that we're part of it. But just
But
just like with any community, there's always those sore, bitter people, man. I'll just get into the story. I went out to the river today just thinking like, this is gonna be the last nice day that we might have for the rest of the season. Yeah, I'm gonna go out. It's past daylight savings now. So 5 o'clock sun setting. We get out there at like, I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock. So it's pretty dark already.
mm,
We had this one spot in mind. There's a guy there. Like, okay, no big deal. We'll just go upriver. I was with Bo and Lindsay. They probably set up. I want to say we are at least 100 yards up from this guy, and then I go down maybe 10, 20 yards from where Bo and Lindsay are, and there's this guy. That guy that we saw at this first spot that we wanted to go to.
mhm,
He's kind of around a bend, so there's a bend downstream for me. So
mm.
he's kind of around that corner, and I'm fishing for a little bit, and then maybe 20 minutes into it, he kind of hollers at me. He's like, I hope you're not drifting your baits all the way down river. I was like, I'm not really throwing it that far. I had a line out, but I knew he was down there, so I wasn't trying to launch it way out anyways.
Yeah.
And and then he was like, well, I'm going to be casting out, and I don't want to be dragging your lines all over the place, ruining them. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm not really, throwing it out that far. He's like, well, I'm gonna cast, and I'll let you decide. Then he casts out. He casts out like further, but it lands, across from me, straight out from where I'm at.
So he technically cast it in front of you.
Yeah, and he came around the corner out of his way, to I don't know, confront me for nothing really.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, okay, whatever. So I keep fishing. I'm throwing upstream. I'm throwing upstream, not letting it drift down too far. And then he just keeps casting. And I notice it gets closer and closer. And then it lands like if I was standing in the water, maybe like 4 feet in front of me, it would have hit me. So it's like splashed right in front of me of where I was standing. I was standing on the rocks and it hit the water right in front of me. Like, okay, I see what this guy's doing. I'm like, whatever. This guy, I don't know who he is. He might be some crazy person on drugs because it's the east side after all. You don't know. It's after dark.
East side Des
Like,
Moines.
and so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna grab my stuff, move, move back up. And then I hear him walking up behind me. I think because he snagged his line because he threw it so close to shore that he snagged on the rocks. And
Arma.
nobody normally fishes like that. If you're downstream from somebody, you're not throwing it straight up the bank, like up river. I'm like, dude, whatever, dude.
He's just being a prick, dude. He
Yeah,
was trying.
yeah, where I was fishing, it was fine. Like my line, like I said, he was around the corner, down the bend, maybe 75 yards away from me, maybe 100. It was dark, so I gotta, I can't say for sure how far he was, but we weren't that close.
Mm.
So he came out of his way around the corner to start. Oh yeah, I'm casting up there. I'm casting up there. Then he just kept casting closer and closer and closer to shore. Like, oh my god, dude! Like
Well,
this guy is straight. Well, what's the word I'm trying to look for?
um, classless.
Classless or just a straight up a hole, man.
That's what I was saying, dude. Because, well, this is the thing. I think at least I know for sure most of our listeners and most people who watch us is like they're laid back, man. It's fishing, dude. It's fun, dude. It's like, just to kind of be out in the outdoors and just enjoy it. Um, Life is way too short to be pissed off when you're fishing. You know what I mean? Or get
I know.
all upset. So who knows? Like you're saying, people like that, I think, they just have issues, man. It doesn't even matter. They don't even have to be fishing. I bet you he's
He's
just
probably just a terrible person. I don't know.
or he could just be having a bad day. We got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Well, we don't have to give him, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was having a bad day, and
No,
damn it.
People know this guy.
Oh, okay.
I ran into one of our other buddies that fishes that area quite a bit, and I was talking to him about it, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Yeah, that guy is a freaking dickhead."
Yeah.
I'll just say it.
Yeah, but people like that exist in the world. You know that, man. It just those are the type of people that it sucks when you got to fish next to them or they're close by. But
and I think Spencer brought him up too. I think Spencer might know who
really?
I'm talking about.
And that's what, but that's the thing is that like I said, dude, when most of the places actually all the places that we fish, it's public waters. You know what I mean? And I think if anybody who's ever fished with Fishing Kit or myself, or who's ever seen us fish, dude, we don't even go impede on people at all. I impede on you because you're catching. Right. That would be the only thing. But if it's somebody, like I just say, we go fishing, I'm not gonna just be that big of a prick and just go there. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's etiquette. I think we have a little bit of fisherman's etiquette. Like they're fish. It's my thing. Like you were just saying, you're casting over here. Get it. That that guy came and told you, hey, well, you better not be letting your shit drift over here, right? Understandable, but for him to cast in front of you, all right, now you're just being a prick. You know what I mean? Yeah. That I guarantee it. Everybody who's listening is like, yep, yep, it's happened.
See, I get it. He was there first, but like I said, I was up river quite a ways. Maybe some people would say that's too close, but I didn't think it was too close. If, let's say, I did cross my line with his or something, and then he gets mad, understandable. But I was just there fishing. Nothing was really happening. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm casting up there. And he's literally casting towards the freaking rocks in front of my feet.
He was trying to prove a point, even though it was an idiotic point. And then on top of that, like you just said, he snagged. So it probably even pissed himself off even more. So he's already pissed off at the world. And then now he trying to be a prick and prove a point to you. He snagged. So he probably even got even more heated.
Good.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't have anything against the east side people of Des Moines. But people that fish the area knows it can be a little sketchy.
Yeah. But you know what? Guys, you're fishing, man. It's not that deep. When I say that it's not that deep, it's that enjoy being outdoors, enjoy fishing. All the little nuances like this, like you just said, people got to.
That's why I was like, whatever. I'll just go upstream. Yeah. I was talking to Bo about it. It's like, dude, what the hell is that guy's problem? I'm here trying to do the same thing.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. We're just trying to enjoy fishing. You know what I mean? It wasn't even that. It's like I just said, it's not that deep. It's like you can move 100 feet, you can move 50 feet, and you can fish as long as it's not crossing your line. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. That's it. It's as simple as that, but it really isn't to people, I guess. No, you're right. It's just running into people who feel like they deserve their spot, and they own that whole area since they're there first.
See. Because our friend Spencer, he mentioned a guy, an old man that he ran into on the river, and he was like pissed off by the fact that Spencer was even within 3 miles of fishing with him. And I think this is the same guy.
Oh boy! I mean, how do you even deal with that? I mean, it's whatever. I would be like, it's whatever, man. I don't care.
Just stop fishing then.
Yeah. I mean, if they hated that much, if they hate people that much, I get it. You when you go fishing, you want to kind of get away from the masses. But I mean, we also live in a free world and a public domain where you can fish. I mean,
it's basically an urban fishery. It's not like we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and it's what it is, man. No, man, I feel you, dude. Sorry, good thing I wasn't there, because then I would have been a prick right back to him probably.
Well, like I say, man, he might be some crazy person that because there was another guy. He was he was kind of questionable, but he was actually pretty nice. We said hi to him, and then when we were leaving, he's like, "What? You guys didn't catch nothing? Like no bites?" We're like, "No, no." And it turns out it was the other guy's buddy.
Oh, but it's just it is what it is. But no, I hear you, man. We run into those every so often. Went to gentlemen's or even women. I don't. Yeah, I think I've run into a few women. No, actually, I haven't. It's mostly men, man. It's like territorial. They get so territorial. It's like, and it's fishing in the public waters. I mean, I get it if somebody's there within 5-10 feet and then they're crossing your line all the time or casting in front of you. Understandable. But if somebody's like 50 feet away, 20 feet, 30, 40, whatever the case may be, it's like they're not even near you. It doesn't even affect where you're casting. Then
I couldn't even see him technically. I mean, I
that's what I'm
saw
saying.
like his headlamp further downstream, but like I said, he was around the bend. He came up around the corner to freaking prove his point, I guess.
Go figure, man. I mean, okay. I guess we got a couple more weeks of this open waterness before, probably another month or two. So you might still have to deal with that some more. And then, especially if spots here to fish is going to be limited, we're going to run into more and more people. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often.
Generally, like we said, most people are fine.
Yeah.
Just these random freaking bitter people out there.
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
Or I'm the asshole and I should have fished a mile away from him.
No. Well, if you're the asshole, you should have just cast it right in front of him. Then. That's what I would, or let that shit drift because you're the asshole, right? But
right, exactly.
But no, actually, I want to hear some stories, man. Any listeners, any people who watch us, I want to hear some amazing stories where you guys run into some idiotic fools who just really hate life in a way. Let us know, man. Let us know on that.
He seems like a guy that's willing to fight over a fish.
Oh,
to
boy.
me, a fish ain't worth fighting over. Like, if you want to fight me over fish, then you got bigger problems.
Nope. You know what? I think I've seen that before. A lot of people fight over fish. That's crazy if you really think about it. Dude, it's fishing, man. It's like it should be one of the most relaxing, enjoyable activities to do in life. It should be. I don't care what anybody says. You can say whatever. I really do believe it's one of the most relaxing, enjoyable activities you can do in life.
And frustrating at the same time.
And frustrating. I mean, for a while I did. That's the one thing. You're right. It can get frustrating because if you're so focused on catching the fish or whatever the case may be, or you're not catching anything, impatient. It teaches you patience for sure. I think because I have a hard time with that patience, and I think fishing has really helped me to calm down a little bit. Like, you just got to be patient and learn how learn the fishing, the techniques, how the fish are acting and all that stuff. So it teaches me, especially someone like me. So, but still, at the end of the day, dude, you're fishing, man. It should be relaxing and fun, stress reliever, not stress increaser. You know what I mean? So
yeah. That's why, you have a bad day, you go back out again and try to make up for it.
Agreed. But I've been having a lot of bad days, so hopefully it changes. I think it's a numbers thing. It should increase, at least catch ratio.
Like what I always tell people, I'm not good at fishing. I just go all the time.
Just well, you catch a lot more than most, though, man.
I probably fish more than most people.
That's true. I mean, it helps. It helps going more, obviously. Nope, you're right. Definitely does, man. Oh yeah. So we'll segue into this. Ice fishing, man. I saw you post that picture, man. You getting ready for ice fishing? Is it slowly? You getting your gear ready? You're ready to rock and roll? We got, I say about a month, maybe a month and a half left before solid ice, at least central Iowa. We might have to travel.
You think we'll have solid ice by December 9th?
No.
That's 1 month from now.
No.
That's what you just said, though. You're like a month and a half.
I I think a month and a half, possibly Central Iowa. I think in a month
That
up north we have to travel.
yeah, a month and a half would be like Christmas.
I think if we go up north about
Oh,
a couple
yeah,
hours, an hour or two, I think we'll have it in
yeah.
Christmas. But Central, yeah, you might be right. It might be January. I mean, well, shit. If it stays 60 degrees, you know what I mean. Even if it doesn't stay 60, even if it stays 40 or 50, that doesn't do anything in regards to freezing the water. So we might
Yeah.
we might be in for a late ice season, but we might be in a hopefully if it's a long ice season. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not be solid ice until most likely January, but hopefully it lasts till mid-March. Central Iowa, that is. I hope.
Doubt it.
I know. I doubt it too. But it did a couple years ago. So I mean, cross my
Well,
fingers.
people might call me a Debbie Downer, but I'm just trying to be realistic. I try not to get caught up in the hype, like, oh, this guy at work. Well, it was 30 degrees last week or something at night, or high 20s. It was like 28 degrees at night. And he walks up to me at work. Oh, you think we're gonna have early ice? I'm like, dude, it's been 28 degrees for like 2 nights. Calm down.
But at least I saw you, right? You getting yourself you're getting yourself ready. Yeah. You excited a
I,
little bit? You got the
I,
itch?
I bought two jackers, or I bought two jaw jackers because they were on sale at Sportsman.
Are
If
they?
that's getting ready, then I'm
Hey,
not really getting ready because haven't my live scope ice bundle still in pieces. Haven't put nothing together. All my tents and stuff tucked in the corner in the garage with my ice rods.
yeah.
No, I haven't gotten ready yet. When the time comes, I'll get ready.
I pushed all my ice stuff on the garage from the corner out into somewhat the middle. So I haven't opened up anything, but I brought it out so where it's accessible. I think I got to that point. Um, Dude, I'm gonna try. We should do this. We should do a video of us doing I won't say challenge or comparison if you want, because you had the jaw jackers, and I purchased the automatic fisherman, the snapper.
Yeah,
You could try it out. We should do a quick video comparison of those two,
like to see which one catches more fish,
or which one we all prefer.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
I've only ever used jaw jackers, so
See,
I can't comment on that.
but you can see the automatic feature that I purchased. See if it's something you'll like. You never know.
Yeah, true.
But we can try it out. We'll try it out. Like I said, I'm excited for ices because I really want to focus this year. I really want to catch. Like I said, I keep saying it until it happens, but I want to catch a catfish through the ice. And this year, I was just telling Fishing Kit right before we started recording this podcast. I dove into the Garmin products. I didn't do the live scope. I can't afford that shit. I'm not rich guy like Fishing Kit over here. Um, I I I,
You're close though.
I was close, but I did dive into the Panoptics. So I that was a splurge that I did for this ice season. And hopefully we'll see, because I think the big thing was like I didn't want to spend 2,500, 2,500 to $3,000 for a fish finder. It wouldn't be justifiable to Boss Lady, number one. Number two, I did want something though, for the kids, for myself and the kids, to at least be able to kind of see one screen. And that was my train of thought. That's why I asked you. I was like, man, should I just get it? I got a good deal on to get this Panoptics, right? And at least if I can get that, I can use one screen and I can have two of my kids and myself fishing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And because my kids, I have a flip over just so everybody knows. And for them to be inside there with me, we have one screen. It's a lot easier, and to be able to see, everything, real time wise, that helps. I think that's the main attraction for that. And then, and then also another idea was that I'm really contemplating using it to run and gun in a ways that search and destroy. So I still have a flasher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Panoptics, find the fish, and then use my flasher. That's that. I mean, that was my train of thought this year. for the ice season. That's what I'm going to use it for.
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry. I was
No,
going
no,
to
go
say
ahead.
something.
What's up? What are you gonna say? Go ahead. Go ahead.
this te- this so I'm the baller, Mr. Panoptics and Flasher over here.
What? See, but the crazy thing is, wait, I don't know how much that flash. I'm trying to think. No, it's still cheaper than your setup, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, see, so don't even.
It's
Oh
close.
man,
Retail, it'd be pretty close.
retail would be close. You're right. You're right. But no, I still think your setup is still a little bit more. But like I said though, I have the Panoptics this year. I'm gonna try it out. Like I said, I'm gonna try that out because we saw that last year at the Yellow Best Bonanza, seeing a couple guys using live scope and then using flasher. Panoptics, same scenario, trying to find the fish. That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm gonna try that out this year and see how that works. So I'm excited, man. That's why I'm excited. I got a little bit new thing. You got anything? You grab me anything new besides those jaw jackers this year?
Picked up some new to me boots.
Ooh.
I'll probably need some new ice fishing gloves. And this year, I'm pretty set on big purchases, really,
Yeah.
because I kind of got everything that I need. I got the one man flip over last year.
Yep.
I got the hub for camping and stuff. I got the live scope. There is one thing I do want. I do want an underwater camera again, just for the footage.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for me to use to catch fish with. Uh, it's still cool though. Just nothing beats seeing like a video feed of the fish.
Yeah.
I don't think anything beats that.
Yeah.
But conditions have to be perfect for it.
Yeah. No, I recommend that. If nobody's ever if any ice fishermen here are listening or watching, if you guys have never seen the video feed or fish with somebody who has a camera underwater, when like Fishing Kit was saying, it's different, man, because you see how the fish truly react to your lure, truly just react in period. It's pretty cool.
It's just cool seeing the fish come like out of a brush pile, stare at your bait, and just
Yep. Nope.
Nothing beats that.
Yep, I agree. It was kind of cool because I didn't get to even see it. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, I saw it in Fishing Kits when he had his camera and stuff. So it was really cool. That might be something I might look into. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. I already did.
Especially for kids, dude.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. See, I was thinking about that too. But I was also thinking about just usage wise, efficiency. Like the camera, like you were just saying, let's just say it's cloudy. It's not efficient for the kids, and they're just gonna look at a bunch of dust.
Yeah.
So that was that was my big main purchase this year. Just get the Panoptics. I wanted to get live scope, but I couldn't justify it for at least for my vision and what I was wanting to use it for. And if I get the Panoptics, at least I can search and destroy and still use the flasher. And then on top of that, like I said, I had the kids inside the flip over, and then we can all use one screen. That was my thoughts on that. So one step at a time. And then, like I say, next year, if I get a boat, I can put the Panoptics on the boat, and that will help a little bit too. And
here's a purchase I got for ice fishing. Hold on.
How's that? A fan?
That's a fan with a light.
Oh my god! Why do you need a fan what do you need a fan in winter for?
For camping, to circulate the air.
I guess no.
Push that warm air around.
Very true. Very true. How many times do you plan on camping this year, man?
I did it once last season, so at least once.
At least once. I know.
I'm gonna aim for more though. If I do like 2 or 3, that'd be really good.
You should at least gain a companion. I think it helps, right? No, I think if you have a
what do you mean, like you talking about you joining me on the ice?
I would love to. I don't think I can camp overnight. I'll come visit you just like I did last year. But no, I think if you have at least a companion, next to you, or at least another hub next to you, guys camp out together and just kind of make it at least suffer together. A lot of people don't realize it's a lot of effort and work for you to camp on the ice if you want to be comfortable, right?
If you're a foot soldier and you want to camp on the ice.
There you go.
Like a lot of these guys up north, they just throw all their stuff in the back of a truck, haul their freaking shelter off, set up, unload their truck, easy. But as you know, in Iowa, most of our fishing is done on foot.
Yeah.
Most of my fishing is done on foot. We have bodies of water where you can use ATVs and stuff, but I don't have an ATV. I don't have a snowmobile. I gotta pull stuff on my feet.
Nope, you're right. We'll see. It's a it's it's a trek. I seen it. I seen this guy do it. So,
Dude, it's
um,
fun though. Like
yeah,
those
man.
are my like best viewed videos too on YouTube. The ice fishing,
We
camping
try.
stuff.
All right. So then I got to tell boss lady, right? I'll go camp with you, or I'll set up my hub and we can camp. That's all good.
Well, me and Addy, that first year, me and my buddy Addy,
Did he have fun?
he I think he was pretty miserable. He was not prepared. This guy brought a air mattress out on the ice. I'm like, dude, this is a bad idea. But everybody when they go out, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, they're gonna be stubborn and they don't want to listen at their own detriment. They sometimes don't listen to people. But now he knows. Now he's gonna get a cut if he were gonna do it again.
Oh, you know what? I think I could do it this year. I'll tell boss lady. I'll do one night. If you pick the night in a location that's not too crazy far away,
Yeah, we can
um,
pick somewhere local, somewhere
I think
close.
I think she'll let me go for an evening because I mean it's just for an evening. You know what I mean? The kids
Yeah,
are
one night.
yeah. No, I can do that. I think I'll do it this year. I have the huge hub or the double hub, so I can use that.
Damn, need that much room?
I don't know unless you want to bunk. You want me to bunk with you? You need a lot of
No.
room, right? See,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah, it's a lot of room.
Yeah, you're gonna need it. No, I mean that's the only thing I got. I don't have anything else. So
It's true.
you know, you use what you got. So make sure. You know what? Let's do that this year, man. We'll talk to a few others. Others who have some. Actually, we
I'm
could talk
down
to.
to do it.
I'm down to. Well, obviously you are, but I'm pretty sure I can get one day out. We'll see if we can grab. Well, Spencer won't even be here. We'll see if we can grab some friends and
I
stuff
think
if they're.
Spencer will be here like maybe in the latter part of the season.
Yeah, maybe we can do it then.
I
Well,
know he I know he's down to camp on the ice.
okay.
A lot of the homies, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, we'll work it out, man. It'll be fun.
I bet
I'll commit to one night, at least one time this year. I'll try it for sure one time this year. This ice season, I'll
I
commit to
think
that.
I think Bo would be down.
Let's do it. Okay, we can do it. And
Yeah.
if yeah, he can fit in
Camping
mine.
on the ice. Camping on the ice, man. I
Okay.
wonder how many of our audience does it.
Does it or I think they just enjoy watching us do watching you. I'm not.
There's
I've
a few
actually
people that
watched.
do it.
Really? I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
I think you should do it. No, I'm going to do it this year. We'll try it this year. You just need an insulated tent. Yeah.
It'd help.
Well, I have an insulated. My double hub is an insulated just on the top. Well, won't know until we do it, right?
You just can't pick a super cold night.
Yep, we'll figure it out. But we'll do it. So stay tuned to Fishing Kit's YouTube channel. Stay tuned to Mod Pot Fishing YouTube channel. I think we're gonna do it. I'll make it happen. We'll make it at least one night. At least I'll do it one. I'll try it out, man. Looks
You could
exciting.
you could go back and watch one of my old videos from last winter or the winter before.
Yep. Oh, camera's almost out. I'll make it happen. We'll definitely do it this year, man. It'll be fun. I'm actually looking. Like I said, I got the ice itch. I'm looking forward to it. So other than that, man, I don't know, man. You got anything else, guy? Everybody stay tuned. I have a couple guests that we're still trying to lock down for the podcast and everything. I think you guys will enjoy. At least I hope so. I hope actually, you know what? Why don't you guys let us know how do you guys feel about the past couple guests we've had? I thought they've been pretty cool. We've been kind of focusing a little bit on ice fishing and everything. If that's something you guys like, let us know. Something you guys could care less about, let us know too. It's just obviously a passion of us too that we like to do ice fishing. So obviously coming towards that year, figure we get some guests that knows a little bit more than us in regards to ice fishing. So anything else, Kit? You got anything else for anybody?
Yeah, just check out our YouTubes, our social medias. I don't really care about Instagram much, but it's just there. I do post pictures. I wouldn't say every day, but pretty often on there. So if you just want to see kind of what I'm doing, stuff like that. But yeah, YouTube's where it's at.
YouTube. Yep. No, I'm with you. YouTube. Well, I do Instagram a lot because it just coincides with Facebook. But yeah, no, definitely YouTube. I think oh yeah, just so everybody knows that I'm starting to do the YouTube shorts for Beerfish Fanatics. I'll do some YouTube shorts for Bop Fishing. I think Kids Fishing Kids also does some YouTube shorts there. So I'd rather do it there than TikTok, honestly, because I'm not a huge fan of supporting Chinese programming that steals our shit, but that's another topic for another story. I just got into
Okay, I think that's our cue. We
that's
need
our
to cut
cue.
it off.
We'll cut that one off. I might have to edit that out, kid. But other than that, guys, so like I said, make sure to check out Fishing Kids YouTube channel, check out Mapa Fishing YouTube channel. And other than that, till next time, guys, have a good one.
All right, see you guys.